guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing so well and 2019 is 2020, it's 2020. Today I am going to be showing you how to create this look. It's so easy and it's so affordable. All of these products are super affordable. They're all from the high street, drugstore, Boots, Superdrug, whatever. Because I was watching back my 2019 favorites and they were all high end and I was really very conscious of that. So I was like, you know what? Let's counteract all of that high end goodness and put in some lovely affordable options as well. So that's what this is. I felt inspired by this jumper and wanted to match my lips to it. Even though it's bloody freezing outside, I did a lovely summery look because that's how I feel on the inside. Desperate for some sun. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. I've linked all the products down below. I had a couple of struggle bus moments with a couple of products, which you will see soon. But in the end, I think the look turned out okay. So I really hope you enjoy. Give it a thumbs up if you do. And if you're new here, please make sure you subscribe. I would love to have you join our little fam. That would be great. So let's get on with the video. Enjoy! I'm not gonna lie, I just recorded the first few steps and the microphone wasn't turned on. I'm fine, I'm fine. Let's try this again then, shall we? So, I started with the Revolution CBD oil as my moisturising base, okay? I've already got so many oils and things on my skin now. I'm just gonna talk you through a couple of the things I just used. Following that, I used the Flower Beauty Supernova Celestial Skin Elixir. I was deciding between the L'Oreal Infallible Drops and the Infallible Luminizing Primer and the Flower Beauty. So I went for the Flower Beauty because I've not used it in a while. And then for the center portion of my face, I'm gonna try this bad boy that I've been meaning to try for the longest time. It is the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, which went viral, like mad viral. I think Jeffree Star did a video on it and everyone suddenly was like, oh my god, because apparently it's a dupe for the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer or something like that. So I'm gonna give this a try. I've taken a little bit on my nail. I'm sorry I didn't show you that, it was really satisfying. And this is gonna go into my pores and it's gonna fill them. It is so much more like creamy than I was expecting. I thought it was going to be one of those ones where you like push it in. This is like glidey. I'm very excited by it. I'm primed, I'm set, I'm ready to go. I don't know what foundation to use. Do I use the Rimmel Lasting Radiance Medium Coverage Anti-Pollution Foundation with SPF 25 in the shade True Ivory? I'm sorry, that is not that. That's a load of bull, Rimmel. Do I use the Maybelline Superstay 24-Hour Full Coverage Foundation in the shade Warm Sun? Do I use my all-time favourite drugstore foundation, the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Foundation? Or do we go for another oldie but a goodie, the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop Full Coverage Foundation? I think I'm going to try this one purely because of the colour of the lid. And also because I've never used it before. So this is the Rimmel one. It looks the same as the Wake Me Up foundation. And it smells the same. Is it just a reformulated Wake Me Up foundation? Please let me know if you know. Because I used to use that all the time. And it's also got shimmer in it like the Wake Me Up used to. I'm using a Real Technique sponge, which I have not used in so many years. I used to love this sponge, but I am a beauty blender girl. But I thought because it's a drugstore video, let's get wild. This is feeling extremely nostalgic because this foundation smells very fragranced, but it's a fragrance that I remember well. Definitely a light to medium coverage. It's very glowy. That's already one pump and it's not even done a full half of my face. We'll go in with the second pump. It is also SPF 25, so this is definitely like a day-to-day foundation. Now, for my oily skinned people watching, maybe you may not like this purely because there's literal glitter in it. Like, it's a shimmery foundation. There's no two ways about it. I remember this from when I used to wear it. I would always be like kind of self-conscious when I would go into direct sunlight because I knew that my face was glittery. But these days I wear so much highlighter and stuff that obviously I don't care if my face is glittery. But back in the day when it was like the fashion to basically be as flat and matte as physically possible, it used to make me a bit self-conscious. Obviously now I'm like, give me all this glow. That looks quite nice though. It's nice, it's glowy, it's pretty lightweight. It feels like nothing on the skin. I think that looks really nice. Let's conceal. Let's get crazy and conceal. I've got a few concealers here. The Drugstore, High Street, killing the concealer game. One of my favorite all-time concealers is the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Concealer in light to medium. I use this like in my everyday life all the time. I love this concealer. This should have probably been in my 2019 favorites. I apologize, it's a favorite. 2 shades of the e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer, as well as the L'Oreal Infallible More Than concealer. Let's try the, should we try the e.l.f.? So I'm gonna go in with the shade Medium Sand. It's a bit light. Let's see how it covers my mad breakout on my chin. Pretty well. What redness? Bye. See ya. I love that the concealer game is so good in the drugstore these days, because who else remembers that whenever anyone would do like a drugstore makeup look, everyone would use the Collection Lasting Perfection concealer. I'm gonna take the Flower Beauty concealer, and just because it's a little bit darker, and I'm just gonna pop this wherever I need coverage, kind of on my outer parts of my face where I can't so much get away with such a light shade. And then under my eyes, because why not, let's go in with the L'Oreal Infallible in the shade Cashmere. Just because it's slightly lighter and slightly warmer. Ooh, that's quite light. I actually don't tend to go this light under my eyes these days, but here we are. I'm also gonna bring that onto the lids. While I blend this out, can I just say how grateful I am for such an amazing response on the fact that I wanna do the weekly vlogs. It's something that I've been really like umming and ahhing with, because I love vlogs. Like, vlogs are my favorite videos to watch. And last year I really wanted to make my videos kind of vlog style, while still talking about beauty and fashion, and I just don't think you guys liked it that much, which is fine. Like, I tried something different and it was a rough year for my channel. But then when I mentioned the weekly vlogs, you seem to all get really excited, because I know a lot of you do like the vlogs, but my audience is just massively split between fashion, beauty and vlogs. So I needed to kind of figure out a way to make everybody happy, and I'm hoping this is the way to do it. But yeah, everyone was so sweet, so thank you so much. I'm gonna stick with it. I'm gonna try my absolute darndest to stick with it. This is one of my favorite powders, and it is a drugstore powder. It is the Rimmel Match Perfection Silky Loose Face Powder. Silky is right. It makes your skin look so smooth, like butter. I'm gonna do a baby bake just under the eyes and on the sides of my nose. To be honest, my pores, what pores? That e.l.f. primer seems to have sorted me out right now. And I always set quite a lot between my brows before I do my brows, because weirdly enough, that is the place I get most oily, is just between my eyebrows. And because I draw fake hairs on, if they suddenly start getting oily and shiny, it's game over for the illusion. I went to Superdrug today and picked up a couple of oldies. This is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in Cool Brown. And I also picked up the L'Oreal Brow Artist Plumper. Do you remember this? I used to use this religiously. The other day, I went and got my brows laminated, and I do like them. Let me get a bit closer to you so you can kind of see. If I just brush up the hairs again, it's quite nice because I do push my brows up a lot, and now I just need to fill in the gaps. So I'm usually a pomade girl over a pencil, but I feel like with this lamination, a pencil will be fine. Let's give it a go. you guys know this is coming. I'm gonna use my Soph Extra Spice palette, which is the best drugstore palette on the market. And I'm gonna take cookie dough. It's just a soft, neutral brown, like one of the best neutral browns ever. It doesn't pull warm, doesn't pull too cool. It's just so good. And it was designed by one of my best friends, which obviously makes it even better. Speaking of Soph, if you guys have any topics that you would like me and Sophie to talk about, leave them down below. Just let us know. Oh, I love this shade. It's the best. Boom, boom, boom. Next, I'm gonna take the shade Running Late, which is like a soft peachy orange. And this, I'm just gonna kind of work through the upper part of the crease. And then go in with Chocolate Orange. Another stunning shade. I'm actually now gonna go onto my skin and I'll come back to the eyes. We'll see how we're feeling. I wanna get the lip on as well maybe and then finish the eyes, we'll see. I'm gonna start with a glowy bronze. This is the L'Oreal Glam Bronze. I hope it's still available. It's such a lovely color. It's like a really warm bronzer with a little bit of shimmer. So I'm gonna start with this as like a all over bronze to warm up the skin, and then I'll go back in and contour after. That's to lightly warm things up. But then to contour, I picked this up, which I'm so excited about. It's the Revolution Pro Sculpt and Glow Contour and Highlight Palette. I did actually go for the darkest one. So I think it's gonna be a bit dark, but I preferred the highlight on this one. Let's see. This contour also is not entirely matte. Ooh, it's definitely a little bit muddy. It's not my favorite. I had a feeling I wasn't gonna be big on the contour. I'm just going to clean up on aisle contour just to sharpen it. I often find if your bronzer looks a little bit muddy, cutting it can help. It's not the most drugstore bronzer, but I think it still counts. This is the Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula, which is now available in the UK, and it's one of my favorites, and I feel like it's gonna save the day. If we're all honest with ourselves, and by all I mean me, I knew that that bronzer was too dark for me. I just wanted to use that highlight. For my blush, I'm gonna go in with an oldie but goodie. This is Luminoso from Milani. It is such a classic and it's such a lovely peach color. It'll help me out here. I'm so huge on blush at the moment. So let's just put loads of this on. I'm gonna give my face the first spritz of the day. This is the Makeup Revolution Calming Makeup Fixing Spray with Cannabis Sativa. So it's like a CBD setting spray. Ooh, that's quite a nice little pump. Smells nice. I don't have a contour for my nose. I'm not gonna stray from the drugstore. I'm gonna try and use cookie dough to contour my nose. Yes, this is a risk. Am I afraid? Absolutely. But you're supposed to do something every day that scares you. Ooh, that was a lot. Oh god. Hopefully this little Revolution duo is going to make up for the mess it just made on my cheeks with this highlighter. Let's find out. Ooh. It did, by George. I think it's done it. Oh my god. And then my plan was to take that highlighter, if it was bomb, which it is, I was just gonna pop that on the lid. I'm not gonna lie, I did just go in with a bit of hoola for my nose because that was not okay. We're nearly there, you guys. This look is pretty basic. I'm gonna go back in with Chocolate Orange. Softly smoke that under the eye. I'm also going to go in with a little bit of Dreams, which is the gold. Just on my finger and pop that in between, just in the centre of the lid. Because that highlight was not quite as gold as I wanted. It's a bit better. My favourite drugstore mascara is the Maybelline Lash Sensational, but I got this one recently, so I'm going to try it. It is the L'Oreal. Yes, the L'Oreal Bambi Eye False Lash Mascara. And it will be the judge of whether I put falsies on or not. If I look like I'm wearing falsies, I will not put on the falsies. If I'm underwhelmed, I will. That's what the wand looks like. I smashed my phone the other day. Had to go get it fixed. I just don't understand how I'm such a grown-up in some elements of life, and then when it comes to just basic getting through a day, I struggle so massively. Side note, by the way, loving this mascara. It's looking good so far. I think we're gonna go for a lashless look today. What do we think of that mascara? I think that's nice. I think lashes would ruin that. That's quite nice. Okay, matches my gold. Okay, on the lips, I'm going to use the L'Oreal Infallible Lip Liner in the shade Tangerine Vertigo. Yes, this is completely dried out. I'm not going to be using this lip liner. I'm going to use the Morphe lip pencil in High Maintenance instead. There we go. This is my Christmas is over, summer where you at look. Oh my goodness, you guys, I haven't talked to you about it. For New Year's Eve this year, me and all my best friends had a murder mystery night. If you've never done one, do. It was hilarious. It was so much fun. You will get like assigned a character and you have to like ask each other questions, and basically there's like interrogation stages. It was so funny, and I was the murderer. No one guessed it was me. I was very proud of myself. And then as my lip color, this is the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink in the shade Heroin. I love these. I have like so many different colors. Driver is one of my favorite lip colors of all time. So let's see what this shade is like. It's more coral than orange. So we might have to do a little bit of finessing with the lip liner because the lip pencil is a little bit closer to the color I want. Now that we're at this stage, we can look, what do we need more or less of? Definitely need a little bit more blush. One last spritz of the CBD. I feel like I want a little bit more smokiness on the top lash line. If you like it like this, leave it like this. I'm gonna go in with a bit more chocolate orange and maybe mix in a little bit of cheesecake. Just up here. That's the look, baby. Hair down time. Okay guys, here is the finished look. It's super summery, it's quite weather confused, but I just felt super inspired by this jumper. So I hope you guys like it. It's really easy. Obviously switch out the lip for whatever lip color you want and this will go with it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little look using all drugstore products. They're all linked down below in the description box. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you are new here. I'd love to have you stick around. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye.